Welcome back to the Nerdery. I'm JD.
I'm Jimmy.
And Chris.
And Steven.
And Lewis.
And Austin.
Or Austin. Of course, we want to start off by giving a shout out to Captain Jack's Elixirs, now just Captain Jack's Elixirs.
Correct.
They folded Southern Vapors over into, everything is under the Captain Jack's Elixirs name. As you can see, Steven's wearing the shirt.
Well, it's back there behind the computer.
Yeah, it's back there.
Yeah, you got a shot. You got a shot. There you go.
They're located at 322 East Texas Avenue in Baytown. Phone number is 281-837-3543. Their website is CaptainJacksElixirs.com. And Toxic City Comics, we have 3 comic reviews straight sponsored by them tonight. They are located 15033 Delaney Road in Lamar, Texas. Phone number 409-229-1295. And their website, of course, is ToxicCityComics.com.
That is the Greenspoint Plaza location, right across from Bingo Hall. So
Looks
check
like a
them
giant green skull.
There you go.
And are you hijacking the
Hi,
first
Katrina.
half? Or
Hi,
second half?
Katrina. Say hi, Katrina.
Hey, Katrina. I'm back. Time to get dirty.
Dirty.
Oh yeah.
I'm hijacking a lot of the first half and a lot of the second half.
All right, you want us to fly through our reviews real quick?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes.
All right, we're just going to take it one at a time.
Let me get started on Twitter and everything else here.
All right. Yeah, we're just going to take it one at a time. No, what's up? We're just...
Do it.
Let's go.
Old Man Logan number 4. Pretty cool. You get to see Old Man Logan fight Old Man Steve Rogers, which is a pretty hilarious fight because he doesn't have a vibranium shield anymore. It's projected out of a watch.
Well, they went back to the old hologram shield.
Yeah, but
Light.
Old Man Logan makes peace with his current reality, realizes he is on a completely different Earth with a completely different past. Cap actually takes him to the monument where there he is encased in adamantium where he died. But you see him wander off and the Sentinel attacks and he attacks back, and there you see Storm and another X-Man. And apparently he's going to be folding over into the X-Men, one of the many X-Men lines. So I'm not a big X-Men reader, so I'm probably going to stop at this one.
I would expect to see Old Man Logan get as many titles as Wolverine had.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised because right now he's running with Extraordinary X-Men.
Yeah.
Next up, the Infinity Entity number 4. Crazy, wild, and out there. The Adam Warlock that this title has been following is just a mental projection of Adam Warlock.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's not even him.
No.
This is astral projection.
Yes, because he is being held captive and is currently powering a massive weapon for Annihilus.
Whoa. The negative zone.
Yeah, it's pretty wicked and out there. Old Man Logan, I'm giving 4 capes. Infinity Entity number 4, I'm also giving 4 capes. Dark Side War Special number 1 wasn't as ramped up as I thought it would be. Basically, this focuses on Christ, I can't even remember her name now. It's the opposite, pretty much, of Diana Prince. They share the same birthday.
Oh, Cheetah?
No.
No, it's...
What'd you call it?
Grail.
Grail.
Goes into the history of Grail and who she is and what she does, which most of it I already knew, but it's still good if you're reading Dark Side War. I have a feeling that she's going to be playing a very, very large part in the rest of the series. That's the reason they did this, so probably going to need to pick it up if you don't know who she is. But 3 capes, I wasn't very satisfied with it because it just gave me a lot of information I already had. Postal number 11. If you haven't been reading Postal, this is a good place to jump in because it really runs down who everybody is and what they're doing there. That's in the very beginning, and then of course further into it you see a lot of really, really twisted stuff that's going on in the town of Eden. And no, Matt Hawkins is not writing Postal anymore, but you can definitely tell that Brian Hill really has a lot of respect for the characters that Matt created and everything that's come of that, and I really like how he's moving it along, and I don't think Matt could have picked a better person to take over that title. I also have 2 more, and I think they're in your stack, Jimmy.
Yes. You have Predator: Life and Death, number 2.
Number 2.
And Spider-Woman Alpha, number 1.
Yes, these two and Infinity Entity number 4 were sponsored specifically by Toxic City Comics. Spider-Woman number 1, I highly recommend this to young readers, female readers, or just fans of any of the Spider-Women, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Woman, and Silk. Basically, you see them all take a trip to Spider-Gwen's Earth, and of course some nasty stuff happens, and they're trapped on Spider-Gwen's planet, and of course Spider-Woman has a baby at home, and she can't get back. For a number 1, this is actually really good. It's not too action-packed, but it's not too slow. You definitely get caught up on what's going on in their personal lives, which is awesome. 5 Capes, loved it, and of course Postal number 11. I don't know if I gave a rating on that, but also 5 Capes. Predator: Life and Death number 2. Beautiful thing about this issue is you do not need to read number 1 to absolutely enjoy this. Like, it's been 2 months since I read number 1.
Yeah.
And honestly, this thing is awesome. It starts off really slow, but trust me, about halfway through this issue, things get absolutely wild and insane very, very fast. You have multiple predators. One's dead, and of course, all the others are really pissed.
Yeah.
So 5 Capes on that one. It's absolutely awesome.
It's Space Marine on Predator action.
Yes, incredible.
Yeah.
So highly recommend it. If you're not reading it, you definitely need to be. But that sums up everything for me.
All right, I'm gonna do mine. I've got a comic book, a movie, and an action figure. So, start with the comic book. I've got a one and done from Space Goat Publishing, Evil Dead 2: The Revenge of Hitler, and this is a one shot. So, not a big investment. $3.99. You get one story. You don't have to follow anything else. It gives you backstory on what has happened previous. This is not the Ashley J. Williams that everybody knows. This is the Ashley J. Williams that was cloned from the hand, severed from Ashley J. Williams.
Oh,
and
idle hand.
Yeah, and he was basically helping out the archaeologist chick in hell, trying to get out. And he's been summoned to hell yet again by a demon. And this demon is telling him, hey, we need your help because Hitler has, basically taken over hell.
Oh, wow.
He's influenced. Oh my God, I thought I shut that off. I'm interrupting myself now. Thank you. Oh, man.
Hashtag Phil Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy. I shut it off.
I'm on it.
There we go. Yeah. Phone's off. Silent. Whatever. Sorry. Alright, so anyway, he gets summoned back to hell to help overthrow Hitler, who is trying to take control of all the demons in hell, at the same time being reanimated on Earth. Really crazy story. There's a lot of awesome dialogue in this. Ash makes fun of his mustache, and Hitler shows up naked in modern Germany, and everybody's over here like throwing snowballs at him and saying, "Hey, old man, put some clothes on."
Does he have a Hitler stash down there?
Yes. Oh, I don't know about that.
You said yes.
You did say yes.
But his junk does come into play in this because Ash starts talking about all the tattoos on his body. They're basically keeping him, making him immortal. And he said, well, but there's one place that you're not immortal because you probably wouldn't let a needle touch it. And he fucking just kicks him right in the junk, dude. Kicks him right in the dick. And
Whacked him right in the peep, huh?
Yep.
Punch out.
And then blew his head off with a shotgun. So, there you go.
Why do you call you the cock knocker? Funny story.
I thought that was one of Mark Hamill's best characters. But no, I'm going to give this 4.5 chimichangas. I absolutely loved it. Thought it was great. Space Goat Publishing is doing a great thing with this title. I'm glad they got a hold of Evil Dead. Of course, you've got IDW who has Army of Darkness. So you can get a double dose of Ash from either company. They've got a lot of titles under Evil Dead 2. The next Revenge title will be versus Dracula, so check that out. Also, I picked this up from Toxic City. This is a limited edition collector set Deadpool, and it's a Mego-style doll that has a whole bunch of accessories, extra hands, extra heads,
outfits.
to 3 outfits, and it is limited to 3,000 actual production models here. So this is 2,047 of 3,000. I didn't realize that until recently. But they also have several other figures. They've got a Spider-Man, a Wolverine, Captain America. There's a Spider-Man 2099 featured on the side of this one. So I think the retail price at Toxic was $40 for it. Definitely check it out. It's worth the while. The other thing I got to review is Hardcore Henry. Went to go see it today, and this is his opening weekend. I was a little disappointed at the crowd. There were not a lot of people there. There was probably like 6 or 7 people there. I'm saddened by this because this movie was awesome. If you are into action flicks and you like non-stop, in-your-face action all the way, balls to the fucking wall, this is the way to go. And it's from a first-person's perspective. You never really see the main character's face. All you see are his hands and feet kicking ass. So definitely check that out. 5 chimichangas all the way. It was beautiful. It was just a beautiful disaster in motion. Absolutely loved it. If you like first-person shooters, it's easy to get into, and you don't even have to hold the controller.
And it says, and lots of boobs.
Yes, lots of boobs. There are lots of... Chris is down. I forgot to mention that. Now Chris wants to go see this movie.
Yes.
There are boobs everywhere in that movie.
I will. I'll review it again.
There's even a boob knocker on a door. That's
awesome.
That has a knocker through the nipple. It's
knockers?
Crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely check this movie out. It's great. And like I said, 5 chimichangas, and from there, I'm giving it up to whoever's next.
I'll go ahead and run with it. So the first thing I'm going to review is an anime. It is Darker Than Black. And hang on before I screw it up. One. Gemini of the Meteor. And this is not an OG. This is actually a new edition. I'm going to double check what I said there. Darker Than Black, Gemini of the Meteor. Darker Than Black was a really cool series that came out quite a few years ago involving people who made contracts to gain super abilities. Every contract has a downfall. So in order for you to use your power, there's a price you have to pay every time. It can be something as simple as if you use your power, you have to make origami cranes. You might have to bake things. You might have to cut yourself. You might have to run up and kiss the first person you see after using your power.
Does it change each
time?
Yeah,
each contractor has a different...
But like, does the same contractor have the same thing every time?
Same contractor has the same cost every time. So this is a new edition of it, which is bringing some of the old characters back in. So if you've watched Darker Than Black, you're going to get to see some of your favorites coming back, like the Black Reaper. But you're getting to see a new group of contractors getting brought up, and you're getting to see them push towards the true end of Darker Than Black. Absolutely 5 Ninja Scrolls. I would give it higher if our scale went higher. Absolutely loved it. If you really need to go watch this one, especially if you're an old school fan of anime, because they pulled the new school and the old school together and made a wonderful mix.
Hell yeah.
Next thing I'm going to review is PlayStation on your PC.
Check this out.
Works really, really well. So if you update your PlayStation to 3.5, you can download an app to where no matter where you are, you hook your PlayStation controller in, activate the app, it will go through the internet, turn your PlayStation on, and you can play all your games on your PlayStation sitting here.
Who needs a PS Vita anymore?
Only downfall to it is...
Hold them up.
Max viewing quality is 720. So
That's
you can't get your max resolution out of it no matter what your screen is, but
you still
if you're somebody like me that travels quite a bit, I can actually sit somewhere else and go back and play my games and enjoy myself. So that's absolutely 5 Ninja Scrolls. Awesome that they did it. I'm sure you're going to see it come out on every other system possible.
And wait, before you finish, you actually explained it to me that if you have a disc in your system,
if you have a disc in the system,
you can play it.
Like right now, I have Dragon Age Inquisition sitting in my tray, so I can load in and play my Dragon Age and all my saved games. So it's actually a wonderful job Sony did this time.
That's amazing. Awesome.
That's internet required.
Yeah, internet required. And that's one other thing. You've got to have at least 5 megabytes.
That's still not bad.
No, it's not bad. I mean, that's pretty low on the scale, but if you're out in the boonies somewhere, you're probably going to have a little bit of issues.
Yeah.
The boonies.
Alright, go ahead, sir.
Alrighty, I'm reviewing Black Panther #1. I got the Scotty variant cover for obvious reasons. I'm a Scotty Young fan. And my throwback issue will be New 52 Red Lanterns #1, and I'm also reviewing Lucifer, the show from Fox. I'm going to start off with Black Panther #1 because it was the beefier issue that I'm reviewing because you had a lot of information. I had to catch you up on what is really going on involving Wakanda. T'Challa went back to Wakanda to take the throne from his sister because his sister randomly disappeared. And he's wondering what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So, right now, Wakanda is really in a state of disarray because there's no more vibranium coming out of the mines because the workers refuse to work. They refuse to be oppressed anymore. So, now Wakanda's going to be taking on this woman who's invoking fear, or not invoking fear, but hate toward Black Panther, toward the throne. And so that's really what's going on.
I think she's leading an uprising with the workers. Haven't they ever heard of a union?
Hey man, it's Wakanda, man. It's a third world nation. It's Africa.
Well, hey, but it's in the Marvel universe. It's one of the wealthiest.
It's the most technological advanced.
Yeah, it's not a third world nation. It's technological advancements beyond the U.S., beyond any other country.
But still reside to a monarchy. That's still. I mean, that's still involving a lot of tradition.
And that's true.
I mean, you do get that feeling that these old customs are gonna either gonna wipe out each other through the civil war of Wakanda, or
civil wars sparking all
over the place. Or Black Panther's just gonna put his foot in their ass and just tell them your ass back to work. So,
you gotta throw a cucumber at him and be over.
Was it juicy? Yeah.
It took me a minute to adjust because of how much information it was giving me. So I still thoroughly enjoyed it because it gave me the right information to catch me up on what's going on. So I will still give it a 4 Gray Skull out of 5.
Nice.
Now my throwback issue, Red Lantern #1. I'm a huge Red Lantern fan. I am a huge Red Lantern fan. And I really can't wait to see how DC Rebirth pans out. Hopefully the Red Lanterns will get a relaunch, get a new line. I really hope that happens. But reading #1 actually reminded me on how much Atrocitus had changed from the beginning of his introduction to where he is in this line. To, now that Krona's gone, he has nothing left. He has nothing to put his hate into. His hate has diminished. But he goes ahead and he douses his ring in Krona's body, and he sees into to that far reaches of the universe, from Earth to all the way to Oa, and realizes that there's still a lot of pain and suffering going on. So he goes on this whole mission from God thing, that he's going to be the universe's vengeance.
Is he wearing, fedora, shades, and a suit?
I really wish they would have did that, or if not had a cover of him doing that. But no,
him next to like Sinestro or somebody, and then done up as the Blues Brothers.
Oh yeah,
really great. We're on a mission from God.
Yeah.
But that's the best way I can describe it. Is that he has that kind of a moment. But then at the end, you see him conflicted because in order to do this, he realizes he's going to need help. So he's going to need his lanterns. Well, unfortunately, at the state of the Red Lantern Corps, they're still very feral. They're not intelligent yet.
Yeah.
So he says, I need my Red Lanterns, but do my lanterns need me?
So that's what he's faced with. And it's actually the dilemma he goes with in the first 6 issues of this line now that I'm remembering. I still very enjoyed it. I give it 4.5 Gray Skull because it wasn't a whole lot of action. It was just a whole lot of backstory and leading you what's going to be going on in the line. And my Lucifer review. You can go ahead and watch the full, I guess, 10 episodes. Is it a 10 episode season? Was there more?
I don't know. I think they only did. Well, I think they're breaking it up.
They
so
broke
it's
it up.
Like a mid-season finale, and then they're gonna go and You know, because that's what Fox is doing with a lot of their shows.
Well,
like
Fox
Gotham and
has
everything.
already announced that they're giving it a second season, so I don't know if that was just the
well,
first.
it might have been just the first.
But it was only 10 episodes long. You can catch it on Hulu. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
God, man, that guy is snarky as hell.
That dude is something else. I mean, at times you'll want to chop him in the throat just to tell him to shut up.
Well, what was it? The first time he's introduced to the detective, she's like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Lucifer Morningstar." And she goes, "What is that? A stage name?" He's like, "God given him."
God given it. Yeah. There's just so many puns and so many hints that he gives this detective that I'm the devil. Like, you know.
Well, he straight up tells her.
Yeah, he straight up tells everybody. Like, he is not shy about it, folks.
He meets the detective's daughter at the school, sitting outside in the hallway. What's your name? Lucifer Morningstar. Like the devil. Exactly.
Like, of all people, the little girl gets it.
But she likes him.
Well,
that is the other crazy part.
It's a great show because it shows, you know, it really delves into the character and gives you an idea of, like, you know, well, what if he has a conscience?
Yeah, what if he does?
You know, what if he starts wondering about, you know, hey, you know, why do I want to do the things I'm doing? I'm helping people. What's the deal?
What the hell?
You know, so he's seeing a therapist throughout the whole series.
Yeah, that's actually very funny watching the devil in therapy. That's the most hilarious thing. I was like, really? Of all people, the devil ends up in therapy.
And to think there were people that were actually trying to get the show banned.
People are fucking nuts.
1 million moms.
Yep, 1 million moms.
Yeah, fuck all of them too. I mean, if they just look at this show in an open mind, it is
you
damn
motherfuckers.
Damn. You know, it's
terrible.
I banged it.
Sorry.
By the way. But anyways, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I gave it 5 gray skulls. I absolutely loved it. I will be looking for season 2. I highly suggest you watch it because it's downright hysterical. And there's a lot of back plots to it. There's a lot of plots that are interweaving in between what Lucifer's actually trying to do. And that's what makes it interesting. Is that heaven is trying to get him back in hell. That is freaking
all right.
Well, you know, when he's not there, who's doing his job?
Sometimes I look at those handles and I'm
Better
just like, what the
rule in
fuck?
hell
It
than to
has
serve in
a
heaven.
lot of lists because of
to
this.
some people.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
I've been serving in hell.
I mean, but that does it for me. Chris, take it away for what's next.
I'm ready to go.
All right, have at him. Hold on to your butt.
All right, I got a lot. I'm gonna save my rants for the second half. Got quite a bit of anime. Definitely, I've got some games with PS4, and I just have one manga. Yeah. Oh well. Active Raid season finale was last week. That's good action, very funny. Towards the end there, it got pretty weak though. It was worth my time. There, I'll say that. The newer style animation, I love it. It's fast paced. It's made for HD TVs, and the voice acting was fair. The beginning went strong, but man, it got real weak at the end.
What's the premise of the story on that one?
This one is basically, let's see, exosuits with the police force.
Okay, so it's kind of like
So it's
a
not-
Full Metal Panic kind of feel to it.
Yeah, exactly. Actually,
Okay.
yeah. It's more slapstick. It's funny. It is good comedy. Yes. And not too much on the fan service. So it's fairly serious, and it's kind of like an everyday life. They go catch a bad guy who steals exosuits. So you get a lot of battles with exosuits. Very, very ultra fast-paced action.
I'm actually surprised you didn't watch it because that's a mech. That crosses in the mech.
It does cross the neck, but it's personal, small ones. Exosuits.
It's exosuits.
I like exosuits, like freezing.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like the big mech ones. It doesn't interest me at all. But like I said, toward the end there, it got a little weak. It's following along the lines of it's the same old towards the ending. It got a little weak.
Just going through the motions.
Yeah. Overall, 3.5 joysticks. It was a good quick watch. I won't even bother with it again. Erased season finale and whole season, obviously. My God, You asked me about that earlier. Erased brought me to tears.
Really?
At the end of that. Most serious anime I've ever seen. It does have its funny parts, but my God, when you deal a lot with kids in a very serious anime that has to deal with death or a murder or a suicide, a serial killer. I mean, that's pretty fucked up. But first off, overall, the whole season, especially the season finale, 5+ joysticks. 5+. I will watch it again. I'll probably buy it on Blu-ray when it comes out. There you go. It starts off. This kid is he's young. He's a to-be manga writer / artist, and he has this gift where if something's about to happen, he sees this neon blue butterfly go about, and he knows something's about to happen, and he goes back.
So is butterfly sense distinct?
Yes. Yes. He goes back about 5 minutes to 10 minutes in time to prevent what he's trying to spot what would happen. He gets to about the middle of the season, and something serious was about to happen, and it also involved his mother as well. And he goes back like 12 years.
Whoa.
Something sends him back. That same thing is called recall.
Mm-hmm.
Something sends him back 12 years to where he's in elementary again. And he figures out that there's a serial killer who is killing little kids. So he goes back to a point to where, and he's this little kid, and it's these kids in his school.
Whoa.
And he has the thing is, he has his adult memory.
If he fixes it, does he get bounced back, or does he have to live out his...
He lives in that. Well, this one he did have to live out because it took so long.
Mm-hmm.
It took so long to fix. But he died.
Oh,
he was one of the kids?
No.
Oh.
He changed it, and then it turned out that where he died.
Damn.
But then it comes back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? What a twist.
It sounds like case closed on
What's the name of this?
steroids.
Erased. What a twist. Yes. It goes back. It goes back again, and then it basically he dies. Okay, but then that happening, it sends him back to being adult, and he figures out everything, and he lets the police know it's this guy after being in a coma.
Oh.
Yes.
So his adult body was in a coma in the
Damn you,
future.
M. Night Shyamalan.
What a twist! Yes. It's twists and turns left and right, but my God, the fact that it deals with little kids and being murdered straight up, and it's cold blooded. Fuck, man. That threw me off. At the very end, threw me off too. But they finally got that motherfucker. Yeah.
So 5+ joysticks on that one, I assume.
5+ overall, and especially the season finale.
Actually, I'll agree with that too, because I have been watching it.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. It's written very well.
Works.
The voiceovers, it's very, very, very good. Let's see. Let me jump to God, I got a lot here.
Cover your favorites, man.
100 came out. Crunchyroll finally. Episode 1, freaking amazing. Now this one has the most cutest girl / voice actors I have ever heard, ever. It's definitely edgy. They're bouncing around. They got some juggaluts going on. It's a bombshell cross between freezing and kankule. But I can't say much more. There's only one episode out so far. 5 joysticks, solid.
So what you tell me is Hitomi voiced it?
Yes, even cute.
Damn.
Straight up. Dude.
She did have a cute voice.
Another new one to Crunchyroll, Cerebus. First look, slow start. It was an interesting premise. I'll give it a short explanation. Obviously, again, it's just the first episode. If you take a Dragon Age tale and a D&D tale, just random, but make it fairly dark. Fairly dark. That's what you got. That's what you got. I can't say much more. It's just the first episode. Like I said, it started off slow, but it got me very interested to see where it's gonna go.
So like a Magic the Gathering novel.
Or we're talking
Those were seriously dark.
Forgotten Realms.
Forgotten Realms, thank you.
Forgotten Realms novel.
Okay.
Yeah. As if it were to turn into a Drizzt story.
Ooh.
But the very beginning, maybe. Yes. if this one character you said you saw it?
I saw it, but I did not see the episode.
Okay. Yeah, the main character. Yeah, that's basically what he would turn out to be a Drizzt style, not exact, but style character. If y'all know what that is. I give it 4 joysticks. I'm still interested. I'm going to continue that one. 100 as well. I'm going to continue watching those. Those are brand new. Coming up, erased and active rate. They're done. So I'm going to jump to those. Another one that's new, but the whole season is out, is Myriad Colors Phantom World. Whole season's out. There's 13 episodes. I've only watched 1 through 5. That shit's funny. Just straight up. It's totally something different, but it does have to do with the high school thing again. Geez, seriously, the high school thing, man. Y'all Japanese motherfuckers, man. Y'all are dirty motherfuckers, but that's why I like y'all.
All that pin-up sexual frustration.
Probably.
Unfortunately, the high school thing has to kind of change, guys. Come on.
Well, they have college students.
Hey, there's college.
You know what I like about high school girls?
You keep getting older, and they keep staying the same
age.
Myriad Colors Phantom World, episodes 1 through 5. It's still the high school thing, but let's see here. Everything in the world is normal, but you have a select few kids that they can see and interact with phantoms. These phantoms invaded the world after a virus hit, sort of like a nuke that was non-lethal, the world, and messed up a lot of these kids and people's brains. They can see phantoms. Phantoms are completely existent in the real world, and a lot of these kids, they're set up to literally in a class, in an after school kind of group in a club or something, to get rid of phantoms. It's weird. I haven't seen something like this before, and it's pretty fun. Very, very slapstick. Obviously, very good at she main character Mai. She got something going on. She got something going on. She got some big ass jugs, and they are just. The artist was very proud of what he did.
People, in case you haven't realized, Chris is our resident boob man.
Yes. I don't know about that. Well,
no.
Yeah.
He's our resident boob man. You may like boobs.
I'm the dirty old man Chris. Y'all know by now. I'm dirty old man Chris. That's it. Period.
I love boobs.
And but yeah, he got her jumping around. She's actually a badass ninja style. I mean, she's very active. She jumps and flips around. She's badass. She whoops that ass. But of course, in the process, she is jumping around and everything. Hell, the second main character got knocked the fuck out by some boobies, and it was funny. It was just funny. Overall, so far, like I said, episodes 1 through 5. I'll give it a flat 5 joysticks. I'm gonna finish it really fast. I'll have an update next week for it.
And like that ninja chick from Bleach, the one that trained.
Which one?
Yoruichi?
Yeah, the one who trained.
The one who turns into a cat.
Yeah,
what's her name?
Cuter.
Oh, okay.
Cuter, not hotter, but cuter. Yes, this is mine from
And yes, you're great.
Phantom World. Yes.
Yeah.
Sliding scale of hotness to cuteness.
Yes, there's a difference between hot and cute on this dirty old man. There's a big difference. Yeah.
We'll just say he's our master Roshi.
There you go.
That's right.
Bald head and all.
Dude, you need to start wearing turtle shells.
Let's see, I got one manga review. I got 12 Beast Volume 3. It's by the same guy that's doing Monster Musume. The same guy. The volumes are coming out real slow, and of course they're drawn up, and it's the Monster Girl thing. Yeah, I like the Monster Girl thing a lot. I like it a lot. It's just volume 3. They're still introducing new monster girls, delving more into the main character's past. He's still a young kid. He's a gamer, but he's very active, and he has ninja skills. I went over the reviews beforehand on other episodes, volumes 1 and 2. Basically, this kid was brought up young, training in kung fu in the ninja way, but also he was going to school and all that stuff. but he is on his PS Vita all the time.
Yeah.
He's got to be playing. Well, he gets transported to a world sort of like with the in the game he was playing, with all these monster girls that get naked a lot. They get naked quite a bit. It's that same thing that too. It's an ecchi. It's very slapstick. He gets beat up all the damn time. It's just funny. Obviously, there's boobage. There's all kinds of body parts flying around everywhere, and nosebleeds galore from this for its main character. It's a good generic, ecchi comedy. But it's done by Okiato. It's I like this guy. He's done Monster Musume. That's my favorite Monster Girl series.
That one was just straight up hilarious.
Yeah, it was awesome. And 4 joysticks for this volume. Volume 3, still waiting on 4. They're coming up very slow, maybe like one every few months. So they're taking their time on that, on releasing 12 Beast. Let me jump in. And finally, I got a side-by-side PlayStation 4 game reviews of Smite and Paragon, the MOBAs, finally on console for PS4. Paragon is in closed beta, so mind you, I'm still gonna be a little critical, but yeah, I'm trying to behave on it.
They still got to polish it.
Yes, definitely. They have a lot. They have a lot to polish, but I'll give it to them because it's made by Epic, the makers of Gears of War. It's a MOBA. I like them. I like League of Legends. That's the overhead view. Then there's Paragon. Paragon is like Smite on the third-person view. But just imagine Gears of War 3 graphics versus, League of Legends graphics, Smite graphics, everything else. Man, those graphics are legit. It didn't feel like it made it to where it was a team-based game. It made you all the actions you had to do, the jungling, everything else. It made you feel like you're still solo. You're still solo gaming this. Like Gears of War, pretty much. It was weird. A lot of missing stuff in the jungle parts of the game. It's closed beta. They ain't done with it yet. They got some shit to do to it. But playability and as far as bugs, it's non-existent. It's a damn good closed beta. Damn good. The characters and the character balancing, y'all got to work on that seriously. Got some. It's closed beta. Y'all got to work on it. Okay, whatever. It was still very fun, though. I'll give it that. It was still extremely fun. I'm gonna have a hard time saying if they actually change the game modes to where it makes it more team-based. Because you're coming up against Smite and you're coming up against League of Legends. There's probably already quite a few more out there already, especially on PC. But we're on console now, so you're just versus Smite right now. Smite's whooping your ass right now.
But Smite's a completely finished, polished game.
Yes, Smite is completely done. But again, like I said, I'm going to be critical even though it's closed beta. This is Epic we're talking about. They get their shit in order, man. Epic, get your shit in order. I already got it downloaded. I paid $20 so I can get into the closed beta, so I can play this. Overall, it's pretty fun. All the activities you got to do in game, all the sorcery, the actions, and everything else, man, badass. But
isn't it like an arena style combat? Is that
that's what a MOBA is?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's a multiplayer online battlefield arena.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no objective to beat the boss and beat the game.
I'm not a hardcore gamer. I don't know.
Yeah. It is all PvP all the time. It's all PvP all the time. A lot of the same stages. You're just versus different people around the world, different characters. Heavily relies on strategy and tactics. That one, Paragon, for the closed beta, everything up until now, I'll give you 4 joysticks. I'll be fair to closed beta. You got some shit to do. But I can't wait till you're done, though. I can't wait. Smite, the Almighty, my God. That shit's fun. Come play with us. Whoever's on PS4 here, we posted it a while back. We'll probably post it again. Smite is free. Download it. Just get it. It's a MOBA. Even on console, it's free. Download it. Smite, it's also your third-person view. You're behind the character. You got your map, you got your lanes, you got everything. But they have better game modes. They don't just have your classic mode, but game mode where you got your 3-lane. You're getting rid of the minions. You're getting rid of trying to get rid of characters, or you run in the jungle. You run out and gank someone. However it may be, they got more game modes. There's arena. There's joust. There's single lane. It's awesome.
Single lane gets insane.
It's awesome. It's fast though. It's fast.
Very fast paced.
Joust is fast though. You got about a 15-minute, 20-minute match. And I've been tearing that ass up. So what's up? Come on. What's up?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And then you got your arena style, you got your classic Coliseum style, your 3-lane, 5 versus 5. Yeah, it's polished. It's almost too perfect. There you go. It's almost too perfect. It is very enjoyable. Graphics, gameplay, bugless. Just wow.
I've only glitched maybe a couple times, but that's because there's so much going on the screen.
Can I interject something that I forgot to say, especially with people downloading? By the way, with the new patch 3.5, you can now upgrade your hard drive to 4 terabytes.
Wow.
Dude.
Do y'all hear that? Damn, come on. Upgrade your hard drives. Download Smite. What's up? What's up? Come on. Come play. Let's do it.
Yeah, I've been playing.
The video game, not sex.
I know I've been playing Smite for the past 3 or 4 days, and I've been tearing it up.
I've gotten on League of Legends on the PC and the Mac and everything. Man, I loved it. Played a lot of it. I stopped. Smite came out. I was missing it. Well, I got on the PS4 now. There we go. Badass. We only got a couple minutes, right?
Yes, sir.
We only got a couple minutes. I'm gonna leave it at that. Smite is fucking badass. 5+ joysticks. I will be on that game. Hopefully, if I don't get no more damn overtime, all the time.
You want to talk about the premium games on our air break?
That's the rental for the second half. I want everyone to hear this.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Well then, I guess during the 15-minute air break. So if you're listening and not watching, you're gonna miss this. We'll talk the Rogue One teaser trailer. So once again, if you're only listening and not watching, well, it sucks to be you.
Go watch it.
But once again, we want to give a huge thank you to Toxic City Comics for sponsoring us. Phone number 409-229-1295. Website is toxiccitycomics.com. And also a huge thank you to Captain Jack's Elixirs. 281-837-3543. CaptainJacksElixirs.com.
What are you vaping? Come on.
Yeah, get you some strawberry shortcake, man. Shortcake redemption. This shit's good.
But we want to give a huge thank you to everybody who listens, everybody who watches, helps make all this possible. Don't forget we have the GoFundMe up, GoFundMe.com/TheNerdery. And if you're listening, well, you're going to miss some valuable shit, and that sucks to be you. But we'll be back in a flash with more of this trash.
Shut up, damn it!
Didn't get a beat in here, shit. Good stuff. Yeah, this is how it's pretty much going to be whenever I'm back after I've worked through weekends and then finally off again. It's a lot of shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you who are still watching, and we are closing out the first half of our podcast. We are actually, we've got Power Rangers going on in the background because JD was in that kind of mood.
Oh, shit.
And this was actually, most of the footage was from
Japan.
One of the Sentai series in Japan.
Yeah.
And this was the first of the Sentai series to actually make it over to the U.S.
Yeah.
And, I remember when I was a kid, it was all about rushing home from school to watch Animaniacs, and then this came on immediately after, which I was watching. We were watching Animaniacs earlier.
It's on Netflix now.
Yes, the whole series along with all of the original MMPR.
Oh man!
But going back and watching Power Rangers, man, I remember it being cheesy, but nowhere near this level. Oh my god, it is so campy, it's unreal.
But that's the thing about it that made it so wonderful, is it was so campy.
It was.
Yeah.
And you're talking about it originally being released in Japan. I was going to comic book conventions back then, and they were little. I mean, tiny conventions, not on the scale of Comic Palooza or Space
what we have
City.
now.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking, some group rents out a ballroom at a hotel, and that's the convention. There's no panels, there's no nothing. There might be some guest artists or writers, but they actually had, there were several booths that would be set up that specifically sold bootleg VHSs of TV shows you couldn't get a hold of, stuff from overseas.
G-Fuel.
And one of them in particular was the Power Ranger series. It kind of shocked me because I was sitting there watching it, and they introduced the White Ranger, and he's a kid. He's a kid, and the sword actually talks to him.
Yeah.
And the kid, when he turns into a Power Ranger, all of a sudden he's an adult with kid mentality. So
what's funny is that they put a throwback in there for Turbo.
Oh, really?
When they actually had a little kid part of the team.
Yeah, that's right.
He would be an adult.
That's right.
They did a throwback.
Which I still say that was all stolen from the original DC's Captain Marvel, which shortly after his inception was sued by the later Captain Marvel from Marvel, which is so messed up. Because Captain Marvel in the Marvel Universe actually came 2 years later.
So, my question is, Steven split and Chris split. Are we going to be talking about Rogue One when they get back, or what?
Well, we don't have a whole lot of time on our air break.
Well, we should get it in, shouldn't we?
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it.
They're missing out.
Because I've seen it, and I absolutely loved it.
For those of you who absolutely loved the Episode 7, Star Wars Episode 7, thought it was fucking magnificent. It was great. Never have I seen that much awesome action in a Star Wars film. You get to see some more active stormtroopers, but now we find out we're getting a second Star Wars movie in the same year.
Yes,
that's freaking awesome.
Now these are the anthology movies.
These are the
and do not follow the traditional episode timeline. So yeah, all you people ranting out there, where's Darth Vader? Where's Rey? Where's Kylo Ren? Where are all these people at? This is before they got involved.
This takes place before Episode 4, which would be A New Hope. This takes place
after Episode 3.
Yes, it's in between 3 and 4, which Vader's still.
It's very close to 4 because this is the telling of the Death Star plans being stolen and given to the Rebel Alliance.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. So you find out the backstory on how did they get a hold of these plans. You get to meet the people who were involved in getting a hold of these plans, and in the preview, in the trailer, you get to see the Death Star.
Under construction.
Under construction. You get to see some AT-ATs. You get to see some Star Destroyers. Something you haven't seen since Jedi.
No, since Empire.
Well, I'm talking about Jedi. That was the last.
Oh yeah, the Jedi. Okay.
Last time you saw Star Destroyers, yes. Last time you saw AT-ATs was Jedi had AT-ATs too.
Yeah, Jedi did, but I'm saying to go
were
further
those
back.
AT-ATs or ATS?
This is all semantics. Regardless, you haven't seen these ships and vehicles since. Yeah, we're just splitting hairs.
Yeah, splitting hairs.
Don't split hairs with me. Come on now. Let's just tell you how awesome this is.
I mean, it's awesome regardless, but I'm just saying, for those vehicles we've seen on screen, it's been since Empire. To see them in action as thorough as we did, yes, I'll give it to Jedi.
Yeah.
But like JD said, we're just splitting hairs.
Were they
anyways,
AT-ATs or were they ATSTs?
They were AT-ATs.
AT-ATs.
Wait, on Endor?
Yes,
Endor
they did have. They had AT-ATs.
Oh yeah, they did have an AT.
Because they brought Luke to the station.
Oh yeah,
in an AT-AT.
Okay.
Yep, you're right. You're completely right, sir.
Thank you. So what did you think, JD?
I think it's awesome. I think it's really cool that they're taking a lot of the side stories and making them live action.
And canonize them.
Yes. What I'm really excited about is Anthology number 2, which there's no confirmation as of yet as to the subject matter, but it's heavily rumored and heavily suspected that it will go into Han Solo and Boba Fett's history.
That'd be awesome.
Which is all but confirmed because they're already looking for someone to play the young Han Solo.
I did hear about that.
And currently the number 1 runner is Clint Eastwood's son.
Mm-hmm.
I could dig that.
Yeah.
I'll back that. Completely back that.
He's
Did
already.
you see that Western that he did?
He's already
Oh,
cutting his
dude.
teeth in the film world. So,
And he's on Suicide Squad. He's going to be in Suicide Squad.
Yep. Yeah.
Second to Rick Flag.
Nice, very nice. But yeah, I'm really amped up. I'm really hoping that's what it's going to be about, because unbeknownst to most people, those two actually have a very, very long history, both together and on opposing sides. There's been times when they were allied, and there's been times when they were on opposite sides of the fence. So I'm really hoping that that's the subject matter of the second one, and I'm really hoping they explore all aspects of that history.
It would be awesome, because especially how much we know of the mythos.
Yeah, and I'm a massive Boba Fett fan, so I would love to see them side by side.
You're Boba Fett? I had no idea.
Oh, you have no idea.
No idea.
None whatsoever. I mean, the Mando logo on. Well,
It's not on there right
Oh,
now.
it's not on there.
Neither one of them are on here right
No.
now.
If this
they're not.
camera was panned around, though, he does have an
He's got a
entire
shelf.
shelf
It's got a shrine.
dedicated
Let's just
for
call it a
Boba.
Mostly Boba Fett. A little bit of other Star Wars stuff up there, but mostly Boba Fett.
Yeah.
A decent amount of that was actually supplied by me, I think.
There you go. So
Yeah.
Decent amount.
yes.
Yeah, well, I know the Lego Slave 2 you did.
Slave 1.
Slave 1, I'm sorry.
There is no Slave 2.
No, Legos. I'm sure there's a ship.
There's no. They're destroyed.
Well, no, they actually.
There was a-
Kuat Systems actually put them back into production.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Due to the popularity of the ship because of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
It was the uncatchable ship. They couldn't catch it, they couldn't capture it, and everybody wanted one, so Kuat Systems actually
They're like, you
put
know what?
them back into production.
We did a good thing.
Which the original Slave 1 was stolen by Jango Fett in a prison break,
Yep.
because 5 were built, and he stole one of them, and they were originally designed for prison transport
Because he couldn't.
and prison patrol. So he stole one and destroyed the other 4 still in the hangar and left. So yeah, he had the only one.
And clearly, Fett way.
Yeah.
Fett fashion, I'm sorry.
And then of course years later, his son inherited the Slave 1.
Now we were talking about people bitching about are we going to see no Darth Vader, no this, no that. What do you think about the possibility of Vader being in this one? Because
They're going to have to make reference to him. I mean, they put General Tarkin in there.
Right.
Yes.
You're going to have Vader.
Wait, General? I thought it was a
Well, he wasn't Grand Moff.
No, he was. Yeah, he wasn't Grand Admiral at the time.
Grand Mom.
Grand Moff.
Yeah, it was not Grand Moff yet.
Okay.
And that was originally, that role was played by Peter Cushing, who was a cinema horror
Yes.
Yeah.
Veteran.
Veteran at the
cinema
time.
horror veteran. Days of Bela Lugosi
Yes.
and all that. So
Yeah.
Vincent Price.
Thank you, Vincent Price. I
Yeah.
was wondering if I had the name right.
And they've actually got those three actors have been in a film together, a horror film together. It was like one of the worst horror films ever. It was kind of campy.
I actually used to have a Vincent Price vinyl, and it was one of his books read by him.
Ooh.
And man, you want to. That dude wrote some seriously creepy stuff, and then he's reading it. Oh,
He was the granddaddy of horror.
I listened to it one time, and I put it on a shelf. I'm pretty sure I still have it somewhere hidden from myself. Because man, that stuff will freak you out,
his voice.
especially if you're like 13.
His voice was
Just listening to all sorts of weird vinyls that you find, and yeah, you throw that on there. Yeah. That screwed up your sleep schedule for the next couple of weeks.
So yeah, I think Darth Vader will probably be showing up. I think you'll see glimpses of him at least. And
Yeah, that's where my money's
maybe
at.
maybe on a calm, talking to somebody.
Oh no, I'm thinking they're probably going to pull him out. And the reason why is, I mean, hey, the voice of Darth Vader's still around.
Yeah, James Earl Jones is still around.
And even the actor that played him originally is still around.
Yes,
Which he will be at Comic Palooza.
Yeah,
yes, he will. Yes, he will.
So I think it's very possible.
Now, I've heard from a lot of sources, including his handler at Amazing last year, he does not do interviews, but I'm going to try anyway.
Good. Hey, it would be awesome.
Yeah.
He and that's all anybody thinks of whenever they see Darth Vader. They think of James Earl Jones' voice.
Yeah.
But
They were 2 different actors inside the suit.
Right.
And neither one of, well, technically 3.
Technically 3.
Because when he gets unmasked, well, they had to get another actor.
Right.
Who appeared the part.
So, yeah. But, you can almost throw anybody in the suit, but at the same time, you have to have somebody that can really put across what Darth Vader puts across.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Not just the voice, but the look, the way he carries himself, the way he demands,
body language,
his presence.
Yeah, the presence.
And I think that it would be foolish for them not to use the character. I mean, that's what. Yes, people are expecting it. Maybe not over grossly, but at least throw some scenes in there with him, because it does include that start of A New Hope. I honestly don't want to see him in a full shot again. Really?
I really don't. If they go that route, I want something more along the lines of, Star Killer's history. Something he was heavily present in, because he wasn't all that heavily present in the Rogue One.
He shows up
series.
from time to time to kind of, hey, this is our objective. This is what we need to do.
Yeah, but even in the books, he's never fully
involved. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Just small appearances. We don't need the camera following him.
No.
Okay, episodes 1, 2, and 3 were enough Darth Vader backstory for me to have enough Darth Vader for the rest of my life. But, I think that not including him in the story would be just blasphemy to the series.
Yeah, but like I said, I do want him in there, but I want him in very, very small bits. I don't want to see him head to toe. I don't even want to see him from the waist up.
Right.
I want to see maybe a corner of his helmet from the back. That's the level I'm talking about.
Or hell, even just see him as a passing gaze. You just see the figure of him, but he's passing by.
Yeah, or something like that. Maybe his voice over a communicator. I don't want to see him.
I'll be honest, folks. If you haven't watched Bad Lip Reading, I just want to see another stint of Jack Black playing the voice of Darth Vader.
No.
No, Bad Lip Reading.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
No, if y'all haven't seen this video, it's absolutely hilarious. It's what was it? Fuck. Samuel L. Vader.
Oh yeah.
That is absolutely awesome.
It was a redub with Samuel L. He's just showing you the tip, folks.
The tip is on you, Jimmy.
You got something right there.
You mean good, sir?
All right.
We scoot by
Yeah, it
you.
was totally
We were just discussing
that tip was totally on me.
y'all sleeping together for the second time.
Me and Jimmy sleep together. We have slept together twice already.
Clothes on.
Okay. No.
Intercourse can happen while pants are still on.
We were both fully clothed, no touching. It was all straight.
It was straight up straight.
Sounds like it was straight up strange.
It's all good. It's all good. We both snored. It was fine. It's good.
All four of us were snoring in that room.
Yeah,
we all found out that we probably all have sleep apnea.
Oh yeah, we're big nerds. It's fine. It's all good.
And we found out Lewis can pretty much sleep through fucking anything. Anything.
Except for when Chris walks in and says, "That bitch drive deck."
Shit you not, man. I'll already turn it on.
I think that scared Lewis. I think he woke up, farted, like
what through a dick?
My dog does that. She'll fart in her sleep and it scares the crap out of her. She'll jump up and run. She don't know what it was, but it was right behind her.
Alright, getting back on the podcast, folks.
Alright, I don't remember what this soundbite is, but
Do it.
Damn you, teddy bear!
Damn you, teddy bear.
alright, well, welcome back to the Nerdery. I'm JD.
I'm Jimmy.
And Chris.
And Steven.
And Lewis.
And Austin.
All nice and timid over there.
I'm here.
Good night, Anna.
Good night, baby.
Bye.
Alright, but Chris, you have 2 different rants to go on. Y'all missed out on the Rogue One discussion. If you want to give your opinion of it real quick, that'd be great.
Real quick opinion on that. my first opinion a while back when I first heard about it, that they're going to be doing separate movies, aside from the main film, I was like, Disney's just trying to throw a bunch of shit out. But
make money, of course.
Oh, of course, yeah. But man, this trailer intrigued me. I'm like, okay, little side story. They're actually going to make. I think they're going to be legit. I think they're going to be legit. It's going to be awesome. Probably some damn good character explanations. I'm not much of on side stories, but I want to see it. Straight up, yeah.
And don't forget, folks, the sweet merchandising.
That's right. I mentioned also when we were on audio break that it has not been confirmed, but it's been heavily implied and heavily rumored that Anthology number 2 will be based on Boba Fett and Han Solo's history together.
Oh,
shit. Which their history is very interesting because there are times when they're allied together, and then there's times where they're against each other, and back and forth and back and forth. It's actually really incredible. But what are your thoughts on that?
Damn. Wow. That sounds fucking amazing. Damn. Especially with new technology and everything else out there for video. Dude, that's gonna just blow everything away. I'm more interested in that than the main story.
That sounds like a platter full of awesome with a side of awesome sauce.
Yeah.
With the most awesome drink you can possibly find.
I'll definitely be there opening night. If that's what happens, I'll be there opening night. I'll be there.
You'll be there 2 days before standing in line.
Yeah, I'll be there opening night, and I'll watch every showing of it that night.
Jeez.
About 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have Boba Fett armor by that point, he'll probably go make some.
Well, go see JD in line, and he'll be Boba Fett.
What, 2 years from now? 3 years from now?
Something like that.
Something like that.
But you have some rants. I want you to start off with the freemium mobile.
Okay, I got a couple of rants. I'm pretty pissed. People are stupid. That's all there is to it. People are stupid. Freemium mobile games. People, y'all motherfuckers quit bitching. Y'all are some dumb motherfuckers. Seriously. Quit fucking bitching about paying for games. If you're around our age, a little older, a little younger, it's called a fucking arcade, man.
Oh, God.
You paid for arcade shit. You paid to play. So get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over it. You
gotta get good, man. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If you get good enough, you won't have to pay again. And that's the reason that the movie theater in the mall no longer has a pinball machine, because I can spend 50 cents and be there for 8 hours.
So you were the Umaru-chan in that anime, fucking raping everything and on the games and being badass and winning everything. Yeah. There are people like that out there. Okay, so be it. But the freemium games, it just don't fucking play it. Delete it. Quit fucking bitch cackling. Seriously.
Okay.
Quit your bitch cackling. It's fucking gay. Stop. Stop your fucking bitching. Just play the fucking game. Pay your goddamn money. You download that for free. Okay, you can play a little bit. Hey, you want to get further? Fucking pay up. Quit your bitching.
Or you can grind.
Grind it out.
And matter of fact, that's one of the reasons why I stopped playing Clash Royale, because I got a little too uncontrollable with that. So I didn't bitch, I just deleted it. Yeah. I threw down like $40 already.
Holy crap,
fucking
man!
Fast, dude. Yeah. So I got too much into it. I didn't bitch. I fucking deleted the game. Stop fucking playing it. Quit bitching. Quit your bitch cackling. Motherfuckers.
Hey, the only time I bitched about a free-to-play game was the fact that my phone wouldn't support it anymore. And I was just like,
well, that's fair enough.
That's a fair argument. It's like, I want to play this game, and everybody's bitching about the new download with the character that you have to pay for to get. And I'm like, dude, I would love to pay to get that fucking character, but I can't.
You want that character? Fucking throw down that money or quit fucking playing.
Or grind.
Grind.
Well,
you couldn't grind for
I have the same issue with
Oh.
a lot of games, which is not every game needs to be fucking free to play. There are games that are worth a monthly subscription, or having to buy stuff, or having to actually
or a large one-time price.
Exactly.
Okay, go buy Final Fantasy original on iOS. It's like $8.
And it's a one-time deal.
That's $8.
$8 one time.
You can't go to a GameStop and
full
find a
Final
decent
Fantasy game.
$8.
It's a full Final Fantasy game. Go buy that. Quit your bitching.
Well, you might be.
Now, y'all all heard me talk about Warframe. Warframe is a freemium game. It's free to play, but yeah, you can throw real world money at it, and you can get a little bit further, a little bit faster.
And
I'm not gonna lie, there was a good long while where I was throwing $10 to $20 every 2 weeks at it.
Yeah.
And JD got further, and he got fucking better than a lot of y'all them motherfuckers.
Now, I will say, any of y'all out there who actually joined my clan, yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been on in like 2 months. That's my bad. But yes, I did get on there, and apparently I've been playing long enough that the system gave me all new weapons. And I gotta say, they're really fucking badass.
Like, here's a reward for being dedicated.
Yeah, just having the game this long.
I've been playing Contest of Champions, and it's a little repetitive, but I do like the fact that they do change it up. They throw some new maps at you. You get to see some new characters with new abilities. I got to run it. I got to fight a Black Bolt that was actually an alternate universe accuser. He had a hammer.
So we have a comment from Keith. He says, "This is America, Chris. We shouldn't have to pay for shit. We demand free games."
Whoa! It sounds like
Then get Xbox Gold.
Yeah, get Xbox Gold or get PSN and fucking pay for it, goddammit.
Yeah, you get a free game every month with
2. Shit.
So yeah, Gold you get 2.
Yeah.
And with just Xbox Live Silver, you get 1. You even with Silver, you still get a game.
Now PSN, you get 2 free games every month.
Damn
it, Keith, you sound like a Democrat.
If you're a PC player, you get on Origin. Origin gives you a free game every month.
What about the unpaid?
I don't know.
Because
I really don't know. What about the Silver, the PSN Silver? Do you get a free game?
No.
Okay.
Oh well, go Xbox.
They give you a free game if you're silver?
Yeah, even if you're silver, you still get 1 free game a month.
Well, they gotta give you something for you to keep playing Xbox.
Yeah.
If you're I've only found one thing that I can say PS4 has above Xbox One right now. DC Online.
Ah, yes, they do. Yes, they do.
And so, talking about that. Let's go.
But I have a computer.
I actually bought DC Online lifetime membership back when it first came out.
Damn.
Now, due to that fact that I was willing to actually spend money for the game, not bitch about it, I have that for all the rest of it as long as that game exists. I get tons of shit because of it. For as long as it's in creation.
He's already paid for everything that has come out and will come out.
will come out.
Yeah.
There you go, folks. That's how you do it.
I mean,
Throw down the money.
As a matter of fact, that's the benefit for the Founders Pack for Paragon.
The Founders Pack for Warframe, you got a Prime version of the Excalibur Warframe, and Electronic Extremes or Digital Extremes has said, I don't know how many times over the past 5 years, that is the only way you could have ever gotten that frame.
Because it's
the Founders Pack.
You can't farm it.
The only way you could possibly get it is to buy it from somebody on PC.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's not available on PS4. It's not available on Xbox One. It is the original Founders Pack for PC. So if you want that Warframe, you got to play it on PC, and you got to buy it from somebody else who has it. And then I actually have got on the forums and found somebody who sold theirs. It sold for over $800. 800 real world dollars.
Shit.
Damn.
Wow.
Look, let's not beat this mythical four-legged creature with a horn to death.
That's a unicorn.
A unicorn, yeah. Chris, you have some other rants that we need to go.
I've got another rant. It's a massive rant. It's a big problem. It's a very big problem. Cosplay shaming.
Ooh.
It's out there. It's big.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it, and fuck you.
Yes,
Yeah.
y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Fuck a bunch of trolls. You guys are assholes.
Bunch of fucking neckbeards sitting around in your basements or whatever and talking shit about a cosplayer. Oh, she's too overweight, or this guy, man, his costume looks cheap. Well, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you doing anything like that? Probably not.
Oh wait, you didn't just walk up to somebody in your normal clothes, in your t-shirt and jeans or whatever the fuck you're wearing, because you're not badass enough to go fork over some dough for some supplies and make your own goddamn costume, and then bitch at somebody for the way they look, because they try to show the passion that they have for the character they're trying to represent.
And let me say this to cosplayers out there, all of them. Cosplay, it doesn't make a damn what anybody else thinks about it. Cosplay is about you and how you feel about it, and you being happy to be there cosplaying your favorite character, no matter what it is. No
matter your gender, your age, your size,
age, color, whatever the hell
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's on you.
Every convention we've been to, we appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Recently, there's been a lot. I've seen a lot over a long time. But recently, there's a cosplayer from Australia named Ivy Tenebrae. She's extremely hot. She's pale as hell, and that's what I like.
You find them in the dark.
Yeah. You find them in the dark. She just recently posted up, and this is sad to fucking hear, seriously. It was a YouTube video basically saying, fuck you. What started that was she's getting a lot of personal Facebook messages, emails, whatever it may be. People are going out of their way to personally trying to tell them, oh, you're fat, blah, 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 this and that, blah, blah, blah. One thing that did it for her was that she was called a fat cunt.
I can see that setting
Fuck that
going off.
Fuck that motherfucker. All y'all motherfuckers that do this shit and troll and, oh, that's a fat bitch, oh, that's a fat guy, blah, blah. You know what?
At least we're fucking trying.
From me and all these cosplayers, you got a baby dick and fuck you.
Yep. Yeah.
You got a baby dick and fuck you. Seriously. That's wrong. Keep your mouth shut. Fuck off.
I mean, look at it this way. I guarantee you, if I'm in cosplay and you walk up and talk shit, I'm just going to lay you the fuck out.
Yeah, and
now, when I say, and I will be in cosplay, and I do dress up.
And he'll probably be surrounded by other big motherfuckers too, so bring it. Come on. Say something.
Bring your buddies, you'll need
Say
them.
something.
Yep.
Say something.
They work a while. It'd be a good convention on that one.
And we can't say that anybody watching us right now is one of these people, one of these assholes out there. But if those of you who are watching us now or watch this later, if you know anybody that does this shit, or if you're a party to this, you need to either stop or tell the person that is doing it that they need to stop being such a worthless human being. Yeah. We're on this planet together. We're here to fucking enjoy being alive. And cosplay is one way of doing that. These people are enjoying the thing that they fucking love, and it's not right to go tear somebody down for that. Just because you think you're better, or you think, you've got a bone to pick with somebody that did something awesome.
And y'all tell them that dirty old man Chris says, you got a baby dick, fuck you.
I mean, I look at it this way. We've gone to tons of conventions. I know I have. I know y'all have. Mm-hmm. I've seen cosplayers that have done jobs that were so damn impressive it wasn't even funny. And I've seen some that, they're just getting started in things and they're not,
Or it was a last
or
minute.
Low budget.
Yeah.
They're still getting out there. They're doing their best. I mean, we've seen and we've posted some of the best cosplayers we've seen that were super badass cosplayers put tons of effort into their shit
and tons of
and
money.
I don't give a damn if they're big, small, fucking. It doesn't make a damn.
Black, brown, green, white, whatever
that these people are putting in. We've caught them up in our hotel and took pictures of them up there because their shit was so impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. There were two girls that were dressed up in cosplay. I had to stop. We were on the elevator. I was like, hey, do you guys mind if I take a picture? Because you guys look awesome.
Yeah. And that was Nurse Supersonico and the girl from Mimi.
Yeah.
I will never forget that because that was badass. And that was y'all's was legit.
Yeah. Well, all y'all guys know that I'm entry-level member of TDH and 501st.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay? Those are two of the highest particular cosplay groups in the U.S.
Yep.
It is movie quality or you're not accepted.
I dare you to go.
No, here's the thing.
You're not accepted, but they're not going to go and say, oh, your shit sucks, get the fuck out of here.
No. Yeah. They say, no, you need to try again.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing.
There we go.
I could be Chris's size.
Yep.
And if I could do Boba Fett. Boba Fett was not heavy set. He was very slim. But as long as my armor's on point and it is sized to match my size and it's movie quality, I'm accepted. They don't care about how tall I am, how much I weigh, am I skinny, am I fat, am I old, they don't care.
As long as you're
movie quality costume and you're sized to match, that's it. That's all I ask. TDH, the dented helmet, they don't care at all. Throw together some Mandalorian armor. Paint it whatever color you like. As long as it looks good, bam, here's your ID.
And I want to put to Ivy, if you're watching this or you catch this, you're awesome. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that YouTube video you posted. You gotta give him a big fuck you. You started that video off with playing Decapitated, fucking A. That's what's up. And you finished it with Meshuggah, fucking A. That's what's up. God damn it, that's right.
Keep it real.
That's funny,
and
that's
don't
not
let
the
it.
first Australian cosplayer I've heard have that problem.
They've all had problems.
Yeah,
They've all.
I've heard that from all of them too.
They've all had
The problem is you got so many internet badasses. Or neckbeards.
Yeah.
They think there's something special. Ooh, look, I can tell somebody off on this. You know what? Ooh, cool.
Anybody that makes a profession of trying to, or anybody who makes their personal profession to go out there and try and make people feel miserable is scum of the earth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is, if you get your jollies off that way, you can go eat it fucking dick.
And there y'all's fucking jolly as fucking baby dick, and fuck you, goddammit. I will stop repeating that.
Alright, I'm going to pull rank here as president of the Nerdery. If you're one of these people, and you watch us, and you listen to us, and you like our page, and you follow, and you read, but you're out there cosplay shaming, I'm not ashamed to say,
this
you
is
can
your
go listen
one
to somebody
warning.
else.
This is your one warning, alright? You need to either change your ways, or turn the fucking dial, because we don't want you to listen to us.
You know,
I'm not afraid to say that.
there's a saying.
I'll agree to that.
I know that.
I'll agree to that.
I actually love the saying just for what it means. There's always somebody trying to blow out your candles so they're going to shine bright.
Yep. And that's half of it right there. It's just jealousy.
And most of these people, you know, if you were to cut the electricity to their house, they lost all power.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'm not jealous of any cosplay.
They're hiding in a basement.
my World of Warcraft. My World of Warcraft. Yeah.
I could never play that. I played D&D first, and I saw WoW.
I played WoW. In fact, I will be playing the new expansion when it comes out.
You're gonna go see the movie? Because I saw a preview.
I
saw a preview for it.
Dude, that's required.
I got to.
I'm not a WoW player, and I'll still go watch it.
Yeah, I mean, the movie looks damn good.
I'm just saying I can't play it because I played D&D first. In D&D, you have unlimited freedom.
Yeah.
And WoW, you don't.
You know what? We have bashed the people who are bashing the cosplayers. Now I want to say, for those of you who have never been to a convention, who would like to go to a convention, if you see somebody cosplaying, go take a picture with them. Go tell them how awesome they are for representing who they love and representing what they love. All right? Get out there and tell them how awesome they are.
Yeah.
Promote positive. That's the point.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Good stuff, guys. Good stuff.
I'm
You feel better?
going to comic
I feel a little better.
Yes, you are.
I feel a little better. Let me catch one of y'all motherfuckers. All these comments, I'll beat your ass. God
There
damn.
you go.
Cosplaying?
Yeah. Watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're actually going to have a couple of cosplayers in our group at the next convention.
Yes, we'll have a Harley Quinn.
We'll have a Harley Quinn, and I believe he's going to have his Red Hood.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we'll have a Harley Quinn at because I think Space City's first.
Space City is first.
We'll have the next Space City. We will have a
Penis.
Star Trek command officer. Well, yeah, I'll have my penis on me. I'll make sure I bring it.
JD's wife will be dressing up as a Starfleet officer. So
Nice.
Command.
Yes, she
Red
has
shirt.
She has the pips.
Nice.
Yes.
So
Nice.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She does have the pips.
Yes, she does.
Well, that ain't what I meant.
only JD knows about the pips that he's talking about. But
I know about Jimmy's pips. We slept together twice.
It's a good thing Anna went to sleep. Turn a little
You
red.
turned out to laugh. You're gonna laugh about that.
stop it.
There we go.
Ow.
There we go.
Hurts and clap.
Okay, now I feel better.
All right, now, well, since we have so much extra time, I had originally shoved this discussion topic off till next week, but I'll go ahead and I'll bring it up. We have plenty of time. I thought your answer was going to take a little longer.
I'm good.
Get on the grid.
Now we've
Catch them
discussed
motherfuckers, God. Let me catch y'all. Shit.
we've discussed Marvel versus DC in the comics. Now we've talked about Civil War several times. We've talked about Batman versus Superman. I want to talk about the cinematic universes and the major differences.
Now, before you move on from this, and I've had a thought about this for the longest time, and there were echoes of it in the last Lego Batman video game.
Okay.
In the end credits, there was a scene where you thought, holy shit, it looks like, and it turned out to be the Legion of Doom, but they were done up like Marvel characters. I want to see a Lego video game or Lego movie or something where they cross them over.
DC versus Marvel?
Because Lego's the only medium
that has both.
So I would like to see that. But hey, that's just
that'd be really cool if they did the JLA Avengers crossover.
Yeah.
Because that spent a lot of time of them fighting each other, and then spent a lot of time of them fighting together.
That would be awesome.
So yeah, that'd be cool to see. But I was talking to somebody at Captain Jack's, and he was asking me questions about the Marvel movies and the DC movies, how some people prefer one over the other. And honestly, when it comes to the movies, I don't prefer one over the other. Honestly, I like them all, except for most of the Fox stuff, except Deadpool. Deadpool's the only exception, and Wolverine. The Wolverine was on point, Deadpool's on point, the rest...
the newer X-Men movies are okay.
Are we talking purely live action, or...?
Yes.
Okay, purely live action.
Live action. You know what, and later on I'll touch on the animation too. Now, the biggest difference that I see is when it comes to DC and their cinematic universe, they stick to their origins like what they did in comic books. It's a fantasy. They want to draw you into this fantasy. They want you to pull you out of your reality, your daily troubles, your daily problems, and put you in another universe where your problems don't exist. You're watching someone else's. And they've kept that up in the movies. Generally the first half is a lot of backstory. They're drawing you into that fantasy. And then generally in the second half, that's when you see the fight. That's when you see all the conflict come into play and see these fantasy characters stand up against immorality, and villainy. They look to instill that hope that, this exists here, but it could exist in my reality too. And on the flip side of that coin, Marvel instead injects their conflict into your world, impending doom for the world,
which is
real world cities.
In Captain America, that is a theme that is addressed already in the previews. It's Thunderbolt Ross talking to the members of the Avengers sitting around the table, saying, this has happened here, this alien invasion in New York, the situation in the city in Ukraine, this Moldova, DC, and showing all the destruction. It's like, something needs to be done. So yes. I got Moldova.
I know.
I said Moldova, and it dawned on me. No, that's not from the Avengers.
No, it's not.
That was from Red.
That was from Red.
Moldova sucks.
But that's still a comic book movie.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But yeah, all your DC properties, they take place in fictional cities for the most part.
Yeah.
They do have a New York, they do have a Hollywood and LA.
And that's something I had to explain to Anna too. She was like, so Gotham is like the equivalent of New York. I'm like, no, Gotham is Gotham. New York still exists in the DC universe.
But that's actually a more recent occurrence.
Yeah.
That's actually come
But Gotham
come
was
the past 30
supposed
years.
to be the New York of
Lower Manhattan.
Okay, but what would Metropolis be in that sense?
That's a damn good question. I want you to answer it for you.
LA.
I could see LA.
LA?
I would say LA from what's around it. All that stuff.
But in the recent Batman vs. Superman movie, they're like across the bay from each other.
Yeah.
But they're supposed to be Bloodhaven. Gotham
Yeah,
and Bloodhaven are
supposed
supposed
to
to be sister cities.
Anyhow, back at it, and Marvel takes place in real world cities. It's supposed to take place in our reality.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're injecting their conflict into your reality. They want you to feel impending doom. And they also generally start out, here's a bunch of fucking people fighting. And that's exactly how I worded it at the shop the other night. DC is like, here's some story. We want to get you drawn in. We want to get you emotionally involved with these characters. Now here's their fucking problem. And Marvel is, here's a bunch of fucking people fighting. And here's a bunch of fucking impending doom. And if they don't stop it, it will kill you too. And that's the difference that I noticed. Now, I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm saying they both work on their own perspective level.
They're using different dynamics to get a
Exactly.
story.
And, you know, I hear people, oh, I like this one better, or I like that one better. You also have to keep in mind those dynamics. They're telling the story in a different way. And honestly, once you can understand that, like the guy I was talking to at the shop, once I explained that to him, he saw both sides of the fence, and like he was leaning more towards Marvel. And after telling him the difference between how they tell the stories, after understanding that, I can see how Batman vs Superman really works. Yeah, it's a lot better movie, me knowing that.
Well, that's the other thing. DC and Marvel in the comic books, the creation of the characters and the way they work out. I've always seen it as Marvel is a lot of their characters are based on aberrations, genetic aberrations, or genetic experimentation. Some sort of super soldier serum, or they get doused with radiation. In the DC universe, a lot of the heroes inherit their abilities.
Alien, or inherited, they're chosen.
Right. They're chosen. There's not this. It's not like the world is creating these characters.
They already exist.
Although there is no, a lot of DC is created.
Well, I know, but it's not like these people are being bombarded by cosmic rays, or that somebody's been injected with a super soldier serum, and you could throw Slade Wilson in there for that one. But it seems like these are caped heroes. You don't see a lot of caped heroes in the Marvel universe. There are some, but you don't see capes are not fashionable in Marvel universe.
No, they're not.
Unless you're the son of Asgard, or
Magneto,
or Hyperion or something. Unless you're.
What about Vision, man?
Yeah, Vision.
Yeah. Hey, come on.
All right. But they're not as popular.
Every single cape in Marvel.
It'd take a lot of time.
I didn't want to break it down to capes, no capes. It's just that's how I've always seen it. Marvel universes, their characters are based around aberrations. DC universe is inherited power, and it comes from something else other than the world giving this power to people, or something going on, environmental change or genetic change. They never really went down that path with DC. So,
and
the difference is there.
Another thing is Marvel heroes tend to be a lot more tragic.
Yeah. That was Stan Lee. A lot of his stuff, he wanted to write tragic heroes, tragic villains.
Yeah. Exactly.
Some really awesome shit.
That was Lee and Kirby.
Lee and Kirby, yeah.
Yes, tragic heroes.
And Jack Kirby, as an artist, didn't get a lot of credit until
years later.
They
after he had already left Marvel.
After he was already gone. After he had left this world. His estate didn't get any credit for it.
I was about to say, rest in peace, man. Shit.
Yeah, and one of the things that I liked about 1872 was that the town of Timely was next to the Kirby River.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. I was like, Kirby, cool. And
of course, the name Timely itself, that was what
Marvel Comics was before Marvel Comics.
As a matter of fact, Marvel Comics was originally a title under Timely.
Yep.
And people just came to associate Marvel Comics with all the good stories, so they just changed their name. Ooh. And here's a news flash for you, in case you haven't heard, Marvel is creating another imprint called Timely.
Really?
Yes. From what I understand, it will be carrying a lot of the classic characters. One I heard for sure that will be coming out under Timely is Captain America, because he originally debuted under Timely Comics.
I don't even want to talk about what I just saw on TV.
That's pretty weird stuff, man. Incredibly campy. Some things can be read as highly inappropriate.
It's amazing when you look back at all the other cartoons how much they got away with.
It looked like
yeah.
It looked like the Blue Ranger just used a retrofitted old style Nerf gun to jizz all over a bug.
And the magic wand makes my monster grow.
There it goes. You're not Chuck.
Yeah, that's pampery right there.
Actually, something funny. You think about that. Do y'all know what Pokemon was originally stood for?
Pocket monsters.
Pocket monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it meant. I thought it's what you called a Jamaican proctologist. Pokemon.
Pokemon.
That's the shocker. Anyway.
Can't forget the
Yeah,
showstopper.
we know that.
The showstopper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Teaser, pleaser, the rocker, the shocker, showstopper.
God, I'm glad we're explicit.
The Intimidator, the Terminator.
Oh, it'll be Buck. I did not need to see that.
Quit looking at it! Don't show it to me! I don't need to see that either.
Dude.
God damn.
Well, Marvel versus DC.
Oh, well,
I've been an avid reader of both, but I'm one of those people that I could give two shits less, because I've grown up reading both. I've grown up as a fan of both, where I actually found similarities in the characters. I was like, okay, well let me read about this guy, and I read him, and I loved him. Essentially, where I became more of a Captain America fan versus a Superman fan. The two golden idols of each respective universes, or
the good guys, the uber good guys, the Boy Scouts.
the Boy Scouts of their respective comic lines, and where Wolverine and Batman, per se. I know there's other similar characters to Batman.
And no, you're pretty accurate, because
I
whenever you think of the Marvel versus DC line, they combine those characters.
For the amalgams. And I mean,
The cardboard.
it just to me it just fueled my fandom that I was a fan of both. I can't even feel like I can have a serious conversation.
They're talking about Megazord.
I heard some about building a
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna build cosplay as Megazord. You know why? Because I can be fat and nobody will know. But he told me I had to walk like
Just
that.
gonna walk like
You gotta walk.
You gotta walk like
the
that.
cardboard boxes where it's force you to walk like that.
Yep.
Cardboard and paper mache, you can do it,
That's
man.
what's up right there.
It's gonna take some time.
Oh yeah.
Use that whole pole.
But I have no problem when people say, well, I'm a Marvel boy, or I'm a DC fan. Dude, you like what you like. I like comics from both sides.
I think it's...
No, you have to.
I can't stand people when they're like, well, no, you got to pick one or the other. No, you don't, fuckhead. I pay my taxes.
This
I do it.
This
I
isn't
can do what I want.
This isn't the Beatles and Elvis, okay?
Yeah,
This
no
is-
shit.
You can like them both, but you can't love them both.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Alright. Back when I was buying comics as a kid and I was picking what to read, I always leaned more towards DC because you could grab an issue and you didn't have to grab the next one or the one before it, and you got the whole story.
As an individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvel always like to, if you want what happened here, you need to go grab that. You grab that one. Oh well, if you want to understand what's going on there, well, you need to grab this one. Shit.
Especially with Spider-Man.
Yes.
Spider-Man was the worst.
Yes.
Right behind was X-Men.
Yeah.
To understand one issue of one title, you had to buy 6 books.
And then to understand those 6 books,
You had to buy 6 more for each one. And it just grows exponentially. And I didn't have a lot of money as a little kid, so...
And and back then, comics were like, what, $1.25?
Yeah.
And
It still adds up.
yeah, it adds up. Now,
We're
even
too
more
busy
so.
spending money on arcades, goddammit.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't. I played pinball.
I had action figures to buy, so...
I spent a quarter, 50 cents, and I'd be there all day.
I was up there power play playing MK, MK2, and Killer Instinct.
I was one up there who would get on the pinball machine and be there all day.
I missed that whole row of pinball machines over there.
Oh, they were great, man. They were great.
Awesome.
We need to
You
go
got
to
Jurassic
Joysticks,
Park,
man.
Adam's Family.
When I was in Vegas, I actually went to the pinball museum and saw some incredible pinball machines. Yeah, I played 4 different Superman pinball machines. I suck at those. But they had a 7-level pinball machine. And
Whoa.
yeah, I was badass at that. Because, especially in a multi-ball.
Oh,
shit.
7 different pinballs flying around on 7 different levels. And, oh shit! And you still only have 2 buttons.
Yep, you only have 2 fingers.
You gotta hit them all like a horny squirrel, dude. You know?
That's what was weird is in that place the tilt settings were different on all the machines. Classic home run baseball pinball machine, the tilt was insanely high. Like if you hit the plunger too hard, tilt. That 7 level, if you bump it, tilt. But Superman, you can pick that bitch up.
It was hoping for it.
Oh yeah, and where we go? I had my daughter's birthday at Peter Piper Pizza.
God.
Oh my god!
NASCAR pinball machine. This guy was stuck to it the whole time.
Hey, you saw that big ass ticket I got?
Yeah.
It does not
actually
pay out.
spit out a ticket.
It was a huge ticket, and it was 1,500 tickets worth.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Told you, I'm the real pinball wizard.
But it has to be a trick.
Oh no, there's no trick. It was awesome.
Pinball.
But yeah, the tilt setting was really high. I was beating it like it owed me money.
He didn't stop.
Well, I didn't stop until I finally got it to tilt. And
Elton John was playing in his head.
That wasn't Elton John.
That was the Who.
No. Elton John did one in that movie.
Oh yeah, he did. He was in the movie.
Yeah.
Elton John was in the movie.
Okay.
That's a freaky ass movie altogether.
Are you talking about Tommy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean that was a compilation of a lot of the music. But anyway.
Rolling. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, sum up the story.
No,
Yeah,
we're
I'm a huge pinball addict, and yes, I'm pretty decent at it. Marvel vs. DC cinema. Anybody else have any thoughts they want to add to that?
I mean, are you hoping that one day we will see a Marvel versus DC?
That'll never happen.
No.
I don't want that to happen.
Maybe like 20 or 30 years down the line.
That's Warner Brothers and Disney, man. They've never gotten along really well.
Ever.
What I want to know is, how. Well, okay. Say it's 30 years from now. You're an older guy, are you still going to be in your nerd ways?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
We're like 60 years old. Are we still going to be making the trek to the theater to go see these films?
Oh, of course. No, I'm gonna leave in my will to my children that I want to be cremated, and yeah, you will take my ashes to every opening. Just because I'm dead doesn't mean I'm gonna miss it.
So always one piece of popcorn in there, all right?
Yeah. Just every now and then.
That's a fucking nerd right there.
All right.
Damn. Nice.
No, you gonna take my ashes? No. When Superman 37 comes out, I'll be there opening night in a beer can.
In spirit.
And it remains.
No, we'll put you in one of those Miller Lite.
A little Stay Fresh.
Bottles.
Yeah. Little Stay Fresh
Yeah,
cans.
the ones you can seal. Come on.
Yeah, that way you don't have to worry about your ashes spilling out or getting moisture in it.
I'm down with that.
Now, but along the line later, what if you get drunk? Literally.
In my ashes?
One of your daughters drinks you
Whoa.
by accident.
Oh, that's.
Bit of a shock.
Yeah!
I'm still fucking up there like.
Oh, this took me off.
Damage is still there.
Everybody asks me, what are you going to do with their teenagers? I'm going to embarrass the shit out of them every chance I get. I don't wear tidy whities, but I'm going to buy some just for when their friends are coming over.
I gotta see
I'll
this.
just be sitting in my
Not that,
chair.
but I gotta see this. What's
He's
happening?
in
Not
the back,
that.
rubbing down with some chocolate or
Just screaming, just swearing and screaming. Their friends come over.
Friends come
What
over.
the hell's wrong with you? He only does this when my friends are here. It's fine. And hell no. Wait till about 4 a.m. when they're asleep. Just fucking kick open that door. What the fuck happened?
You gotta kick. You get in a hop. Just even still later on, this will live also. You kick open that door. That bitch go attack!
I wasn't there to see that.
Oh, I wish you were, man.
still-
You weren't even there
you
to
can
see
still
it.
get
No, I wasn't. But I mean, just fucking getting a door kicked in. The bitch girl fucking dick. Like that part I was there for. But oh no, that was,
We
No,
got.
I would cause the scene in that little screening room.
It got loud.
That wasn't
Just
little.
like that. Everyone started hollering that instant. It got fucking loud in there.
It was not little, man. That screening room was huge.
It was huge, yeah.
We were in the back row, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
There had to have been at least 200 people in there,
Yeah. It was
Easy.
quite a bit, yeah.
and it was ridiculous.
But I guarantee, even though after me and Jamie and a lot of the other motherfuckers that got up, there was some fapping going on in there. I guarantee it, because there were some dirtier motherfuckers than me in there. How
We
about
were
that?
only in there for like 10 minutes, so
Yeah.
All right, I ran a video store, and yeah, we sold adult videos, and our girl who checked in everything, our inventory, got a new box in, and it was like brown showers at the very top. She goes, "Oh my god, this will never sell. We need to send this back." No,
Right.
leave it right there on the top of the box. It was right on the box, $20 a piece.
So
Why? Because it'll be gone with the next person who rummages through that box. Sure enough, dude bought like 4 of them. The next guy who walked in.
Yeah, dirty motherfucker.
What's worse is I knew him personally.
I knew that was coming.
I'll tell you who afterwards.
Okay,
but
fair enough.
After the show, because you probably would know him too.
Oh,
that sucks.
shit.
You probably would.
It was
well,
Lewis,
and
wasn't it?
you-
Oh.
No.
I didn't hang around with
Lewis!
No, that's only if it's cartoon porn.
oh,
That's what got you in this problem to start with. You know.
I know. I did it for myself. I know.
Yeah, I could look up
Tangerine Mist Part 2.
I could look up the Power Rangers porn for you.
I care to see Kimberly.
It's made me Joe Johnson.
Is she? I was just
All
saying,
right.
I've seen that. I've seen her in something. And
Yeah, she's been in
It's
something.
okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
I don't care. When you was 13 years old, man, that bitch was hot.
Fat galore.
Hell, even on Flashpoint, she's still fucking good looking.
All right, well, we're down inside of 2 minutes, so I guess we're done rambling.
Guess let's wrap it up.
Ramble on.
All right, so huge thank you to Toxic City Comics. You can catch our website, toxiccitycomics.com, or you can give them a call at 409-229-1295. Also, huge thank you to Captain Jack's Elixirs, 281-837-3543, CaptainJacksElixirs.com. Home of the Nerdery Juice line. We have a new sort of flavor coming.
What?
Again?
Yeah, we've been discussing it, and we'll get y'all some more information on that. For those of you who know, we had 2 flavors get discontinued, and currently the only way to get them is to request them in store.
In store.
They're not available online, but they might be coming back, sort of.
Well, I want to take this minute real quick to do a quick shout out to my cousin Johnny in California, who is currently watching us right now.
Hey!
Hi, Johnny.
We have
What's
a
up,
viewer
Johnny?
We have a viewer on the West Coast.
on the West Coast.
Tell your friends, man.
What's up?
Tell your friends.
What's up?
If you like us, like us.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Do you speak Spanish?
Yes, he does.
Palabra tu mamá.
You go tell your mom.
Word to your mother.
At work, he is the what do they call you? Pinche mojao?
Yeah.
Pinche mojao.
Yeah. I eat more tacos than everybody else.
He's
I speak more Spanish than all my Spanish friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sure does. I barely know. Shit.
All right. Well, we're down inside a very little time. Thank you, everybody, for listening. I'm JD.
I'm Jimmy.
And Chris?
And Steven.
And Lewis.
And Austin.
All right. We'll talk to y'all guys next week. We literally cut that one at the wire. What are you doing to me?
It was stuck on your elbow.
My elbow?
Well,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
you're still
they're still watching.
You're still viewing.
I pulled
Hey, why are you looking at me?
pulled this from his ass. That came from his ass.
I gotta keep them somewhere, man.
Show off those nerd shades before we go off the air.
These?
Yeah.
There's some Luke Creed shades, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason I'm wearing
Pixel.
them indoors is I just had
He just had
eye
LASIK.
surgery. Yeah, so it's bright in here.
Fair enough.
So I'm not a douchebag. I don't wear sunglasses indoors.
No, just a tool.
Yeah,
Just a tool.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, wave goodbye.
Bye.
What's up, douche Bigelow? Line up, you fucking nerds. Who wants a shot at the champ?
Whoa.